What's up guys? This is Kenji from the band ARKTIS from Germany, and today I'd like to show you how I use the JST Toneforge Misha Mansoor plugin and the JST Bassforge Hellraiser plugin to get a great tone out of it. I mainly use it for songwriting purposes and practicing at home. What I really like about the plugins is that it's incredibly easy to get a great mix-ready sound right out of the box. Grab your guitar or bass, load the JST plugin, and you're good to go. Here's my session I use for songwriting, and the track I've recorded is from our upcoming new single called Avantgarde. I have 4 guitar tracks, rhythm, left and right, a lead channel and an ambient guitar. And there's the bass DI, the drums and the synthesizers in the background. Let's start with the rhythm guitars. For my rhythm sound, I use my Toneforge Misha Mansoor plugin. And taking a quick look at this plugin, I mean, first of all, it looks really phenomenal. I love the design. It's a cool interface and easy to understand. There's the pedal section, the amp section, cabinet, FX, parametric EQ, and last but not least, the compressor section. First of all, the amp section. For the rhythm guitars, I used the lead channel, tweaked a little bit on the EQ, and added some characteristics with the tightness knob and additional saturation. And in and before the amp block, there's a pedal block, where you will find the famous Horizon Device Precision Drive pedal. So turn it on if you want to crank the shit out of it. The cabinet section, I used the JST matched cap. No additional effects. Let's move on to the parametric equalizer. My equalizer settings are pretty simple. At 200 Hz I did a slight cut. Also at 700 Hz by -4. At 8K I did a mid boost. And the treble is also cut by -5 at 12.5K. The compressor, I use the compressor to have a little bit of gain reduction and to have an even sound, just to keep the low ends and the palm mutes in check. Well, with that said, the amplifier controls are really simple. And although I don't have the knowledge about producing, mixing, etc., it was really easy to find a great guitar sound for my rhythm guitars. Now I want to show you my lead channel settings, and for that I will jump to the chorus section. So this is the chorus. Besides the leads, I've layered an ambient sound guitar, which sounds like this. For the ambient sound, I've used the Toneforge Misha Mansoor lead channel again. And the precision drive is turned on. The cap section, I've used the JST matched cap again. 2 effects are turned on. The delay pedal, and the other one is the reverb pedal. And this is the setting I use for delay. And that's my reverb setting. Short overview of my parametric equalizer settings. And as you can see, I use a lot of compression to make the sound less dynamic as possible, so it almost sounds like a synth pad. Now I will mute all the other tracks besides the lead channel. For my lead sound, I dialed in my amplifier like this. Again, the precision drive is turned on. JST matched cap. And in the effect section, I only used the delay pedal because it was enough to create a wet sound without using the reverb pedal. Paramedic equalizer, I did a slight low cut and boosted the mids at 3K. And this time no need of extra compression because I was quite satisfied with the sound already. All together in the mix, the chorus and the main riff. Now I will mute all the other tracks besides the bass. For my bass sound, I mainly use the Bassforge Hellraiser plugin. And besides the gain, bass, mid and treble knob, there's the special clank knob and two special switches called Raise Hell and Enhance Sub. Now let me quickly show you how the bass sounds with Raise Hell and Enhance Sub and without. And here you go with the Raise Hell and Enhance Sub. And here is the pedal section of Bassforge Hellraiser with a Fuzz Pedal. The Fuzz Pedal has three knobs, volume, tone and sustain knob, and you can switch between the modes normal, bass boost and dry. And the reason why I use it in the dry mode with low volume and low sustain is because I try to add a little bit of edge in the sound. Also for the Bassforge I use the JST matched cap. And this is my paramedic equalizer setting. So what I've done is to boost a little bit at 700 Hertz. Same for the mid frequency at 2000 Hertz. And a slight cut at 4500 Hertz. And last but not least, at round about 8600 Hertz, I also did a slight cut. The last section is the compressor section, and this one is really good to use because you can split high band and low band with the crossover function, so you can actually control the balance of the bass tone. As you can see, my crossover is set on 300 Hertz, so 20 Hertz to 300 Hertz is on bank A and everything above is on bank B. On the low end side I use strong compression for less dynamic, and on the high end side almost no compression. And finally all the plugins together in the mix. Alright, that's it. If you are into modern metal sounds, this is definitely a plugin company you have to check out. Especially for me, it helped me a lot to stay creative and maintain my productivity while staying at home these days. Thank you for watching, guys. Make sure you subscribe and tell me how you like the sound down in the comment section. I try to answer all the questions.